So starting in a comfortable seated position this morning. The hands are in a neutral position, and all of you know to become aware of the positioning of your spine, the positioning of your neck and your head on your shoulders. Just think about reducing any tension. So if you typically hang your head forward and work into the trap muscles, then just think about pressing the back of the head back, sitting the head back on top of the shoulders. Crown of the head reaching tall, lengthening through the spine. Closing the eyes. Beginning to breathe in and out through your nose. And see if you can avoid the temptation to move, whether they're little wiggles of the toes or the fingers. Just allow your physical body to just stop for a moment. And begin to tune into the subtleties of your breathing. As you take your breath in, focus on the sternum, the center of your chest. And imagine this area of your body just floating or rising up very subtly. And as you exhale, think about that sternum dropping down and back towards the spine. It may not be an actual movement, it's almost a feeling. So as you breathe in, begin to tune into that lifting and rising of the chest. And as you breathe out, the softening back down. Become aware of the whole rib cage through the sides of the body now. As you take your next breath, the chest rises up, but the rib cage begins to expand out to the sides of the body. Again, as you exhale, everything drawing back in. As you breathe in, soft, subtle rise and widening. And as you exhale, release. Now take your awareness to the back of the rib cage, the back of the lungs. As you breathe in, focus that inhale coming to the back of the body, widening through the thoracic region of your spine. Exhale, release, and think of that whole thoracic region, the upper back, the chest cavity, the rib cage as one whole area. As you breathe in, we widen and expand in a three-dimensional way. And as you exhale, softly release. Let's incorporate some movement associated with that style of breathing. The hands rest lightly onto the knees. As you breathe in, just accentuate that lift and rise of the sternum and begin to arch the back a little. Maybe the chin slightly rises up. And as you exhale, drop the chin to the chest, roll the shoulders inward. Work into that mild flexion of your spine. So we're going through some seated cat-cows. As you breathe in, move with the breath, feel the opening of the chest as you rise up. And as you exhale, drop it down, release, draw inwards. Let's do that once more. Deep breath, working into the extension of the spine, thinking about the lower back as well now. And as you exhale, drawing the pressure, the weight into that lower back as you round down. Good. Come back to a neutral position through the spine, the neck, the shoulders. Exhale. As you breathe in, extend the arms out to teeth. And we'll come into our first twist. To exhale, take the left hand over to the right knee. Right hand to lower back or floor behind. Inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, take the gaze behind you. Just 3 deep breaths. But as you breathe, think about inhaling, lifting from that sternum. And as you exhale, think about gently folding behind you a little bit more. We'll do that once more. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to gaze really out of the corner of the eyes. As you take your next breath in, look forward, take the arms to T, release. Exhale over to the other side. So as you breathe in, lift. Exhale to twist. 2 more. One more breath. Good. Inhale, release. Looking forward, take the arms out to T. Exhale. Inhale, turn the palms up. Send them up overhead. Draw the palms together. And as you exhale, run it down through the midline of the body. Hands to heart. Good. Take a deep breath, lift from the chest. Exhale, fold it forward. Good, lovely. Inhale, come up, releasing, making your way onto all fours, please. And we'll come into a nice twist to begin. Knees are hip distance apart. You're going to press the left hand down. As you breathe in, lift the right arm high, come into that twist. And as you exhale, follow the gaze of the right with the right thumb and thread it underneath the arm. Drop the ear down to the ground. Now this time, this left hand is going to reach up towards the ceiling. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths here. If that's too intense on your neck, of course, keep the left hand to the floor for 1. 2. And 3. Good. On your next breath, release the left hand all the way back to the floor. Inhale to rise back to your tabletop position. Good. A few cat-cows just to release the pressure through the shoulder as you breathe in, arch the back, look forward. As you exhale, take it into that rounding. Press the hands into the floor, widen through the scapulas. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. On your next breath, come back to a neutral position, press into the right palm. Take a deep breath, lift up with the left hand. Exhale, float it through, drop the ear down to the ground, and inhale, lift the right arm high. Gaze up to the right thumb if you can. 3 full deep breaths here for 1. 2. Good. And 3. Come back down, releasing the hand, coming back to your tabletop position, reposition the hands under the shoulders. 3 rounds of cat-cow once again, going to your own rhythm. Inhaling to arch, exhaling to round. Take your time, there's no rush here today. You'll notice that the practice today is slightly longer holds. Doesn't make it easier by any means. Last one, inhaling and exhaling. And on your next inhale, come back to that neutral position, tucking the toes under. Exhale it up to your downward facing dog. So 3 deep breaths here. Settle into that breathing. Settle into that downward dog. See how that feels for your upper body, lower body today. And on your next inhale, look forward to the space between the hands, stepping through and rise to your flat back. If you do have a block, you might want to take it in front of you now. Otherwise, hands to floor. You're going to bend your right knee and try and get your right palm flat to the ground or onto your block. As you breathe in, the left arm lifts up and we gaze up to that left thumb again. 1. So you should feel a nice deep stretch through that left leg. 2. 3. Good, working into that IT band. As you exhale, release, drop the left hand down to the floor, bend the knee, and rotate open the right arm. 1, good. 2, 3. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, rising to standing, lift the arms high overhead. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands by the side. Good. So as you breathe in, take the arms up overhead, shoulder width distance apart. And as you exhale, you're going to contract your glutes. Send your right arm behind you, your left arm forward. As you breathe in, take it back to a normal lifting the arm position. Exhale, left hand behind you, right arm forward. Good. 2 more of those each side. Inhale to lift, come forward, exhale. When you come so that your hips stay relatively square in front of your mat, inhale to rise, exhale to release. Once more, inhale. As you exhale, stay here with that right hand behind you, left arm forward. Extend through your fingertips, looking back to the right thumb. Good. Now from here, the right hand drops to the back of the right hip. The left hand comes to the back of the head. And you're going to press your head into that left hand, lift up tall, squaring the right hip forward, enjoying the twist. Good. Now release the left hand forward. Weight into the left foot. Take a breath in. You're going to lift your right knee off of the floor, find your balance, and take your left hand to your right knee. 1. Lift the chest. 2. 3. Good. Square the shoulders forward. Release the grip, hands to heart center. Keep the knee lifted. As you exhale, the ankle latches on top of the opposite knee. The knee comes wide. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, squat down low. Okay, option 1, you stay here. Option 2, the right elbow comes across the body and tries to get onto the sole of that foot. Press the top hand against the bottom. 1. Yeah, beautiful. 2. 3. Amazing. Inhale, come back to center. Lift and straighten through the left leg. Exhale, release, Samastitihi. Well done. Inhale, lift the arms high. Exhale, left hand behind you, right arm forward. We'll just go through it each side once more. So inhale, back to center. Lift the arms up. Exhale, right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, come back to center, lift the arms. And exhale, stay on this side now. Okay. Think about the left hip squaring forward, contract your glutes, and then extend through the fingertips. Look back to the left thumb. Really press the fingertips away. Take 1 more deep breath. Exhale, left hand to the back of the left hip. Right hand to the back of the head. Pressing the head into the hand, lift up. 2 deep breaths. Okay, release the right hand forward, looking forward. Weight into the right foot. Inhale, lift the left knee, taking the hand to that knee. 3 deep breaths, lift the chest for 1. Good, beautiful. 2. 3. Release the grip, take the hands to the heart, prayer position. Latch the ankle onto the knee. Let that left knee drop out wide. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, squat down nice and low. Option to just stay here. If you feel it through the hip, that's perfect. Otherwise, sending the left elbow across and trying to get that elbow onto the sole of the foot. Thinking about the right hand pressing deeply into the left to rotate the twist. A little bit further for 2. Amazing. And 3. Ooh. Inhale, come back to center. Lifting up and straightening through the right leg. Exhale, release, hands to the sides. Sun salutation A, inhale, lift the arms. It will never feel so good after that. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to a flat back position. And exhale, step it back to your plank. Contract the glutes. Strong descent as you lower through chaturanga. Inhaling upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. From here, step the hands and feet a little bit closer. So you're in a narrower downward dog this morning. And you're going to reach your right hand back to your left ankle, coming for a twist, looking up and under the left armpit towards your ceiling for 1 and 2, releasing the hand back down and going on to the other side. Left hand across to right ankle for 1, 2. Inhale, release. Look forward, step or jump, rise to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to standing, lift the arms high overhead. And as you exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, rise to flat back, draw your lower belly in. Exhale, plant the hands to step or jump and work through that chaturanga. Elbows tight to torso as you inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press it back to your downward facing dog. This time, step your feet together so the inner lines of the feet are almost touching. You're going to inhale to lift your heels off the floor. As you exhale, drop the bum down to one side, bend the knees. Inhale to lift up to center. Exhale, drop it the other way. Inhale to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Separate the feet here. Exhale, release the heels towards the mat. Inhale, look forward, step, jump, hop through, rising to your flat back position. Exhale, forward fold here. Inhale, rise up, take the arms up overhead, gaze up. Exhale, release, forward fold, last one of 8. Inhale, rise, upward facing, flat back. Exhale, step or jump, work through chaturanga. Just testing. Inhale, upward facing, making sure you're all listening. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now your choice, stay in your downward dog as you are if that's what you need today. Otherwise, we're going to create a little flow through here by inhaling, rolling through to a plank position, dropping the knees an inch above the ground and sending the bum back over the heels, rising back up and creating a circular motion. You want to do it around 4 times. Rolling through, just getting into the shoulders. And then, just for the coordination, seeing if you can go the other way. So dropping the knees, rolling forward, and coming up the other way. Just have a play, a couple more. Just build that heat. Yes. After your next round, come back into your downward dog, plant the heels towards the floor. Take a full deep inhale, exhale here. Hopefully you should be feeling a bit warmer. Inhale, step, jump, hop through, rise to flat back, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing, lift the arms high overhead, looking up. Exhale, release. Samastiti, well done. From there, take your feet together. We're going to come in some Utkatasana variations, everyone's favorite pose. So feet relatively together, contraction of the glute muscles, inner thighs squeezing in. And we'll take the hands to the lower back to begin, lightly pressing the sacrum, tailbone down, drawing the lower belly in. And then exhale, bend the knees. Press the weight back into the heels of the feet if you can. And once you sink down, tuck the tailbone again. Inhale to lift the arms high. So just take a couple of breaths here, finding that balance. For me, I always have to press into the outer edges of the feet to really begin to feel the engagement through the outer seams of the legs. And on the next exhale, we'll release the hands to prayer in front of the chest. Take a breath, inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to close the gap. So get a nice small ball and try and get the right elbow across to the outside of the knee. The main priority here now is to pull that right knee back in line with the left. Yes. And then press the top hand against the bottom. Try and get the prayer into the center of the chest and look up. 2 more deep breaths for 1. And 2. Okay, inhale, rise to Utkatasana. Straighten the legs if you need, otherwise stay with them bent. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take the left elbow across to the right knee and suck the left knee back in line. Take 3 deep breaths for 1. You got it. 2. Good. 3. As you inhale, come back to Utkatasana or straighten the legs if you need. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Good morning, quadriceps. Inhale, rise to your flat back. Exhale, step, jump, hop. Lower through chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. 1, tuck your chin. 2, regulate your breathing. 3, 4, 5. Okay, low lunge. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Step your right foot forward, drop your left knee down, untuck the toes. Sit up and take the hands to the hips. And you want to have just wiggle that front foot a little bit further forward today, I'd say. From there, take the hands behind the back and interlink the fingers. If there's restriction in the shoulders for whatever reason, maybe take a belt or a top in between the hands. As you breathe in, lift the chest and roll the shoulders back and down. And as you exhale, bend forward into that front knee. I want you to imagine there's a lead weight in the palms of the hands that's trying to drag your hands down the back of that left thigh. Maybe the chin leads up towards the ceiling. Just take a couple more deep breaths here. Quite often when we open the chest, the breath becomes a little bit shorter. So really see if you can take deeper breaths all the way down into the body. Good. Inhale to release, press through the front foot. As you exhale, plant the left hand to the center of your mat, right hand to your sacrum. So let's slow this down a little bit. Okay. Stage 1, tuck the back toe and lift the knee. When you lift the knee, I want you to really press the back heel away and then think about the back of the kneecap lifting up towards the ceiling. So you've got really nice engagement through the left quad. Then press your left foot hand into the floor, which begins the twist of the shoulders. Really push that in. Rotate the gaze to the ceiling. Don't let the back heel roll. Keep it pressing away from you. And then release the right hand up, gazing to that right thumb. 1. So 2. Think about your back heel rolling back to the center. 3. Don't let it twist. 4. 5. Keep everything as it is, just drop the back knee. Okay. With this top arm, you're going to create this circle. Send it back towards the back of the mat, the hand towards the back of the mat. So you can stay here, option 1. Option 2, begin to lift the back foot and see if you can find the foot with the hand. If that's not accessible for whatever reason, just reach the right arm away. 3, good, slight contraction of the glutes, lift the chest. 4, and 5, good. Release the foot, create that circle. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the ceiling, and then all the way down, arriving with the hand on the mat at the inside of the right foot. From there, inhale, tuck the back toe and drop the heel. Inhale, lift the left arm high, so we're in a modified extended side angle. Press the tricep against the inside of the knee, open up through the adductor and gaze to the left thumb. 2 more deep breaths. 1 and 2. Now from here, we're going to come into warrior 2. So the arms stay in that T position. You press into the front foot, rise all the way up. Oh, hello, quad. Let's look down to the feet. Let's get this alignment sorted first of all. Front heel is in line with back arch. Nice deep bend in the front knee. Your left hip is pressing away towards the back mat, so the whole body's open to the side. Good. And then we lift the arms, gaze over the right middle finger. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now keeping that back heel exactly as it is, you're going to internally rotate the left hip, square the hips and shoulders forward, and lift up into a warrior one. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, release back into your warrior 2. 3 deep breaths again. So Emily, just watch the inside of your knee if you need to lift the heel or do whatever you need to do. 2. Good. 3. Now this time come into warrior 1 with the back heel lifted. Notice the change and the accessibility in that hip now. Let's go for a twist. The left arm comes forward, the right arm comes back. 1. Good. Extend through the back leg, press the heel away. 3. Come back into that warrior 1 with a high, with the heel high. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. Step it back to plank. Work through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Take it to a child's pose. Oh, well done. Hopefully you should be feeling a little bit warmer. And because it's our twists are our theme today, let's take our child's pose into a nice twist also. Same principle on that all fours. You're going to thread your right arm through and underneath the left armpit and drop it down. And this left hand, it's up to you what you want to do. Extend it forward, rise up to the fingertips, take it behind the back, maybe wiggling the fingers round to the top of the right thigh. Send the bum back over the heels. So remember, we're in our child's pose. Couple of breaths. Good. From there, uncurl, reach both arms forward, take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, thread that left arm through, maybe taking the right hand to the back. Few lovely deep breaths here. So if you run or if you're doing a lot of walking, these twists can be really helpful for your hips and your spine after you do all these activities. Good. Coming back to a neutral central position, arms reaching forward in your child's pose. Couple of breaths here. Good. And then on your next breath, inhale, come to your tabletop position. Reposition the hands, shoulder width distance apart, knees hip distance apart. Tuck the toes, exhale it down or up to your downward facing dog. Take a full breath. Think about your breathing through this next section, please. As you inhale, step the left foot as close to the left thumb and drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, take the hands to the hips. Wiggle that front foot a tad bit further forward today. Contraction of the glutes, tuck the tailbone. And then take the hands behind, interlink the fingers. As you breathe in, lift from that sternum point. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then exhale, sink into the front knee. So it's your choice how far you want the head to tilt back. But I would say think from the chin coming forwards and up a little. And then focus on your breath. How is your breathing here? Can you switch on the glute muscles a little bit? Can you draw your belly button in towards you? Take one more deep inhale, exhale. Good. From there, release the hands, rise up slightly. Exhale, right hand to the center of your mat, left hand to your sacrum. So go slowly. I want you to really think about this. Tuck your back toes. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, lift the knee. Contract your glutes, send the heel away. Now try and keep that leg exactly as it is. Press the right hand into the floor and twist. Start from the twist at the palm of the right hand. Roll the left shoulder open. Keep the back leg as it is. Look up and then lift the left hand. 1. Yeah, much better. 2. Think about squeezing that knee into the midline. 3. 4, and 5. Stay exactly as you are, just drop the back knee. Good, that top left hand, create a circle, slide it back behind you. Then maybe bending the back knee, lifting the foot, trying to find the foot with that left hand. Good. 1, deep breaths. 2, 3. Good. Gently release the foot or wherever you are. Create a circle. Inhale the left arm up to the ceiling and then come all the way down. Drop it inside of the left foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, drop the heel down. Inhale to lift the right arm high. Modified extended side angle. 1, 2. Try and press the back of the head, the back of the shoulders back. Open the chest. 3, good there. 4, 5, press into the left foot. Rise up to your warrior 2. Okay, take a break. Just have a look at your feet. Nice long distance between the heel, the front foot and back foot. And then just check the alignment. Have a look at your right hip. Send it back towards the back of the mat. The whole body is open to the side. And then we lift the arms to T and just gaze forward. Extend through your fingertips to engage your triceps. Roll your shoulders back and down. Then press your front knee out to the little toe edge of the foot. Take one more breath. Okay, so keeping your back foot as it is, I want you to twist, square forward, and then lift up. So you should feel a nice deep internal rotation through that right hip. 1, any trouble in the knee, then step the foot wider. 2, 3. Okay, exhale, release back to that warrior 2. Sink a little deeper into the front knee. 1, breathe through it, you can do it. 2, good. 3, now inhale to a high lunge. So we lift the back heel. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. Come into a twist, right arm forward, left arm back. 3 deep breaths. Once again, nearly there. Bend that front knee. 2. And 3, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, float them down to the floor. Step back to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Oh, even I'm getting sweaty today. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll drop down to a child's pose once again. Well done. Take some rest. So we'll take 10 rounds of deep breathing here, please. You're welcome to come into any version of child's pose which feels good for you. If you feel like you need something more today and you want to do your 10 breaths in your down dog, off you go. Good, lengthen through the spine. Allow your armpits, your elbows, the palms of your hand to just relax down. Let the floor beneath you just take the weight. Tune back into that 3D breathing. The front of the chest, the sides, the back. One more deep inhale. Lovely. On your next inhale, come back to your tabletop position. You're going to draw your knees together. Tuck your right knee behind your left, please, and wiggle your feet out to the sides of your mat. So where we're going to go is we're going to rock back and forth, getting into the hips, and then eventually this left knee lifts off the floor and the bum drops back. If that's not accessible for you, what you're going to do is come to the side, straighten your legs, and cross your left leg across the right knee. Okay. So your bum should be down on the floor. Look down at your knees. Try and get your right knee stacked directly on top of your left, and the knees are forward. Tuck the outer edges of the feet under. Good. And then from there, inhale, lift your right arm high. Exhale, latch the elbow to the outside of the knee and take the left hand behind you. You should feel this nice and deeply through the outer seams of that left hip. Take a deep breath, lift from the sternum. Exhale, take the gaze behind. For 1. Slow the breath. Think about the breathing in the twist now. Just become aware of it and how twist can make the breathing a little bit shallower. So slow down the inhale. Take that deeper breath. One more full deep inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, release, lift the arms up high overhead. And as you exhale, twist the other direction and roll round. So your hands are facing the back of your mat. You're going to twist out of your pose and come into a downward dog. You should be facing the back of your mat. Yeah, good. 3-legged dog. Inhale, lift the leg high, right leg high. Bend the right knee, open the hip to the side. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Bend that right knee, take it wide, and then out to the right tricep. Inhale, lift up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the leg. Take it across, welcoming that twist to the left tricep. Hold here for 1. Squeeze the knee to chest. 2, 3. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. From there, softly take the knees all the way back down to your mat. Well done. Reposition. Draw the knees together here. We're crossing the left knee behind the right, opening the feet out to the side. Same thing. So just take a few movements, rocking forward and back, just to open the hip, let the body know where you're going. Otherwise, come through it, legs forward. And then as you exhale, send the bum back. The right knee is on top of the left. So just set everything up. For me, I have to wiggle the left foot further back. The outer edges of the foot is tucked under, and both of the knees are squaring forward. Breathe in, lift the left arm high. Exhale, elbow to outside of knee, right hand behind. Taking the breaths here, looking behind you, enjoying the stretch through the outer seams of the right hip. Tuck your chin slightly, lengthen through the back of your neck, crown of the head lifting tall. Good. Inhale, release, lift the arms high overhead. Exhale, twist in the other direction. Roll all the way around, facing the front of your mat. Unravel from the twist. Come into your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip to the side. Try and equalize the weight through the left and right hand. Good. 2. No. 3. Good. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, lift to 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Yes, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it across, hold here, squeeze the knee to the chest. For 1, lift it up to that armpit. 2, 3, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, 3 deep breaths, downward facing dog. You got it. 1. Last bit of intensity here, so stick with it. 2. 3. Good. Inhale, look forward, step, jump, hop through to a seated position. Lengthen those legs out in front of you. Well done. From there, lift the arms high overhead. Exhale, forward fold, your version of a forward fold. So if you've got the length of room in the back of your body, take the blocks to the soles of the feet and extend the hands past the feet. Alternatively, a really nice way to get into the toes is taking the forearms on top of the feet and flointing the toes. So this can get into a really nice lat stretch and also stretch the soles of the feet and the toes for you. It's a really lovely stretch. Relax the neck, the shoulders, let the head hang heavy. Couple more deep breaths here. So again, regulate that breathing. And one more. Inhale, rise to flat back. Exhale to release. Marichasana C. Bending the right knee, sole of the foot to the floor, left foot drawing back towards you. Take the right hand, fingertips face away. Take a deep breath, lifting the left arm high. Latch the elbow to the outside of the knee. Stay looking forward for a minute. Look at that knee. I want you to press the knee outwards against the elbow, which encourages a rotation. Then take the gaze away. Then tuck your chin. And then inhale, lift your spine, or lengthen your spine, lift your chest. With every inhale, I want you to think about trying to lengthen the spine. And with every exhale, think about the left side of your rib cage coming forward to the front of that thigh. Yeah. 2 more of those. Wendy, take your right foot wider, further away from the other leg. So there's a gap between the leg and the foot. Yeah, there. Yeah. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to look forward. Exhale to release. Good. We'll come into Navasana variations. Soles of the feet to the floor, hands underneath the knees. Option 1. Option 2, shins parallel. Option 3, legs straight, however you want to go. Extend the arms forward, interlink the fingers, index finger points. On the inhale, we lift up slightly through the arms. As you exhale, take the arms down to the right side. Slowly. Inhale back to center. Exhale down to the left. Slowly. Inhale to center. Exhale to right. Inhale. Exhale. Let it be a breathing exercise. 2 more. Inhale. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, soles of the feet to the ground. Woo, straighten the right leg. Bend that left knee. Take the left hand behind you. Inhale, lift the right arm high. Latch the elbow to the outside of the knee. Stay looking forward. Press the knee against the arm. Encourage that rotation. And then come behind. Take the gaze behind. Then from there, lift up tall through the spine. Every breath in is a lengthening breath. Every exhale, the right side of the rib cage is trying to come forward to that thigh. One more. Good. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, release the arms, bend the right knee once again. Into Navasana, your choice how you want to go. Those feet can stay on the floor. This is a really nice option. Otherwise, index finger forward. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, down to the right. Keep the chest nice and lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slow the movement down. Inhale. It's all right if you shake a bit. Doesn't matter. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more each side. We got it. We can do it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, yes. Inhale back to center. Squeeze the fists, point the toes, frown the face. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Release all the way down to your backs. Whew, well done. From there, if you've got your block, let's take it underneath the sacrum. Have the knees bent and just lift up for a moment. What might feel nice to have that block under the sacrum and straighten your legs, just to get a stretch through the front of that body, the hip flexors and the abdominal muscles. If you don't have your block, you're going to bend your knees and just lift the hips. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Two more. Exhale. Release, come off the block, lower the hips, the back of the hips down to the floor. Draw both of the knees in towards your chest. Take the arms out to a T. And as you exhale, drop the knees down to your right-hand side. From here, extend the legs, straighten the legs if you can. Gaze over the right shoulder. Take some deep breaths. Sorry, the left shoulder. Good. Bend the knees from here. And then inhale back to your central position. Feel the lower back into the floor. Exhaling over to the other side. See if those legs can straighten. Maybe it feels better for you to have them bent. It's your choice, but I'm just giving you options. If the legs are straight, bend them from here. And as you breathe in, come back to that neutral position. Take the soles of the feet to the floor. Just lift the bum ever so slightly just to reset that spine into neutral. And then wiggle the feet to the width of your mat. Okay, imagine you've got windscreen washers for your knees. So you're going to drop both knees over to one side and then the other. And one knee will fall into the center of your mat. The other will come out to the side. So just do a couple of breaths from side to side, nice and slow. And then on your next twist, just let the knees drop and we'll stay here for 5 breaths on one side. And then from there, coming back to center, going on to the other side. And in your own time, coming back to that central point once again. Take both of the knees into the chest. Create some movement through the knees. Just massage through the lower back onto the mat. And if you'd like to incorporate any additional movements which feel good to your body, do that now. And when you're ready, slowly make your way onto your back and we'll move into rest. Well done. So take blankets, jumpers, socks, pillows, whatever you need. Let's take some conscious, deeper breaths. So I want you to take a lovely, full, expansive breath into your body. Open your mouth, create a sighing noise as it comes out of your mouth. And I know sometimes you can feel a little bit resistant to wanting to do that, but it really does send signals to your nervous system that you're letting you know that you're calming down. So after a few of these, then just allow the breath to come back to its natural rhythm. And I invite you to take your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. Softening any frowning sensation. Imagining the two eyebrows gently drifting apart from one another. Become aware of the muscles around the eyes, releasing any feeling of straining eyes. Begin to notice that delicate, thin skin, the top eyelid meeting the bottom eyelid over the eyes, the eyelashes intertwining. And allow the eyeballs to just rest. Become aware of those eyeballs within your skull, the cavities of the eyes. And take your awareness to the back of the eyeballs, to your optic nerve. And allow your awareness to begin to travel down through the optic nerve, deeper and deeper into your brain. And maybe you begin to notice that prefrontal cortex, the front of your skull, becoming a little bit softer. The softening or the weight comes into the back of the head as you fall deeper into the central points of the brain. Allowing that awareness now to travel to the back of the head. The top of the skull, the top of the spine. Your central nervous system of information from the brain running down the spine and out to the body. And perhaps as you become aware of this feedback loop of the nervous system, information from the mind to the body, you begin to feel slight pulses through your body. Quite often happens after yoga, after we've stimulated that nervous system. Spend these last few moments just tuning in to that system of your body. Begin to take some deeper breaths. Becoming aware of the space around you once again. Any of the external noises, temperatures, the feel of the clothes against your skin. And when you feel ready, inviting some movement back into your fingers and your toes. Maybe softly moving the head from side to side if that may feel good. I like to move my lower jaw. Maybe taking that stretch, lifting the arms overhead, or in your own time, just bending the knees to the floor. Bending the knees, feet to the floor. Take your time. There really is no rush. Coming onto one side. And then taking those hands to prayer. Take a full deep breath. Inhale, exhale here, sealing in the benefits of your morning's practice. Taking the thumbs to the space between the eyebrows, bowing forward, giving thanks to the practice itself. Namaste. Thank you.